Ha.
Ha.
All right, we live. I can't see nothing. What's going on?
Late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people, today? Oh, yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of Beats Vibes Life. But you know this show can't start off without throwing it to my esteemed colleague, Arckatron.
Now, messenger. Hey, what's going on, people? How y'all doing today? On the East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But how y'all doing?
Oh, boy. If you have Lex Coupes, Beamers, or Benz, you can watch this show.
Oh, man.
I did want to give a big shout out to our very new sponsor. Also, where we're syndicated, WKYA has picked up our show.
Yes, WKYA, we be kicking, yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's really, really dope to be down with them. We have some other sponsors we're going to holler at the end of the show. But WKYA, big shout out to y'all. Thank you for carrying us. The signal transcends all kinds of barriers. So that's what it's all about. Now, Beats Vibes Life is a show where I bring an album, he brings an album, and we talk about what we thought about it, review it, liked it, disliked it, all that jazz. And this week we got two albums once again, but I'm going to let my man right here go first. What's the album you chose?
I chose, hold on.
Uh-oh, he going to be like, ba-bam. Oh, see, I was waiting for.
I chose.
I was waiting for like, man.
One Day It All Makes Sense.
Word.
This is his first album, I believe, where he used just Common because there was a band.
That
was trying to sue him.
Yeah, they came at him for Common Sense, which I don't even.
There was a band named Common Sense.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So they came after him, so he had to just change it just to Common.
Yeah,
that's why it's funny. It's one day it all makes sense. Well, we first knew him as Common Sense. Now it's just Common. So this album I brought to the table. I got on this album pretty late, so I already had like Water for Chocolate when I had this album.
Okay.
I already had I decided to go back for this album.
Oh, okay.
So when I went back, I bought this album. Maybe within like maybe the same year I bought this album. I realized he had an album before this. I knew the song with Lauryn Hill. I knew those, but I didn't know like album. Gotta check it out. I checked it out, and it's like, it sits in a weird place in my brain, like in terms of timeline and when it came out. This is what, 97? Yeah, 97. That's a weird time, man, for hip hop. Very weird albums came out in 97, 96, 97, 98. Really, really weird time. It was a major change, a major shift in the hip hop.
The industry did start to shift right then, where you had this, you had like this intersection of like. You had your gangster stuff, you had your street stuff, you had your flashy stuff. It was just all kind of trying to figure its way out.
And it trickled on some people's album where like there was some weird like tonal that changed.
Yeah.
Like if certain albums at that time was a movie, it'd be like, yo, this tone has changed.
It's a weird scene.
The tone changed from like being funny to being serious to being like about the girls and being about the club it became really muddy. It was muddy.
Okay.
Muddy is the word I would use. So,
all right.
And I feel so top to bottom, like it's Common, and I feel this is the first time we get to see Common as we kind of know right now. Like the Common, this is the first iteration of the Common that we currently know.
Currently know
because he did this and he had like Water Chocolate, then he had like the Circus. This is the beginning of the Soul Aquarians, I guess. The kind of like
because this is early Roots are on this and stuff like that. Erica's on this. Yeah.
Q-Tip's on here.
Yep.
Black Thought's on here.
Yeah. CeeLo, even though he's not part of it,
but he was on Electric Circus, and he was on like Water Chocolate from my memory.
Yeah.
So like the whole vibe of that came to be. So really like my favorite things about this album are the stolen moments.
Okay.
Stolen moments, I wish he would bring that back. Because stolen moments were like something so
he kind of touched on it in like Water for Chocolate a little bit.
Payback's a grandmother. That was like a stolen moment version. Definitely a version. And I liked stolen moments because it was something unique. It was just something fun. Yeah, it's like what happens when somebody steals stuff? Like how do you go through all that? He did like 3 different parts of it, which is great. You can see like a storyline within an album. Kind of like this loosely based storyline, which I like that.
I dug it. I really did.
And also, I always love the Pops raps, man. I always love Pops rap. I always like
me too.
Kind of to wrap up the album, Pops talking, and he's doing his thing, whatever. And this is actually part 2, and I forgot what 1 sounds like. That's on Resurrection, right?
Yeah, Resurrection. Yeah.
I always forget what the first one is, but I know.
want to say
part 3. I know. That's only he only did 3 raps, right?
Yeah, I think he did 3.
No. He was on.
He's
beat.
on. He's on. Yeah. He is on beat. Because he brought it back to like the beginning with that.
Is he on Fighting Forever? I don't know.
Now that I'm not sure.
But back to this album. It's got some really good songs. Good songs.
Yeah.
In terms of see now, I'm gonna choose this man's thing right over here. What he always does to me, talk about flow. And today, I finally had a problem with the flow of an album.
Oh, what?
Yeah, this album, the flow, it's a little weird for me. A little weird. Because like even like One Too Many is in a weird spot for me. It should have just been Stolen Moments 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Because One Too Many just fits in and then like it goes back to Stolen Moments. Like, okay.
Well, see, I see it as him. Well, I'll let you finish.
So you see that as like One Too Many is a part of like.
Yeah, it's like man, it's one too many. And then going right back to it.
See that.
But I feel you keep going. I ain't going to slow your flow.
I forget that De La Soul's on this album too.
Oh yeah,
and there's actually a payoff where Common's on the De La Soul album, which is Grind Day. Yeah. Days of Our Lives.
Because he was on. He was on De La's album when Whoop Anybody's Butt in NBA Live.
Oh, you talking about
he was in that
on Stakes is High.
Stakes is High.
Yeah, and then they were on his album, and then many years later.
Yeah, on Grind Day. So
yeah.
So
I feel like it has some really good songs. Some of the songs for me, I don't know, like some songs, like even like having the guy doing the poetry in the middle of the album, that's cool. I don't know. I felt differently. Okay. The first time I heard this album back in the days, I was like, yeah, it's my joint. But hearing it now, it's like it didn't. Okay, so what's your score? What's your score? It didn't age as well. I would give it a solid 7 though.
Okay.
I still give it a 7.
All right, now give me this. All right, big shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Thomas D in the chat. What up? Markeith Collins in the chat. What up? Alan Lewis, if you fall through. What up? All our people on IG. What's up? Know some other folks. I can't see y'all names because it's too far. My eyes ain't that great.
It's a super. But what up? It's super sad that Common album was the.
All right, this album. I thought I liked this album when it came out. This album is the definition of solid. This, I think, has the soul of Chicago in it. It's very who he is. It speaks to Chicago. It speaks to Common, and all of the songs go together. They feel like they're a part of a story he's telling about his life at that time. There's no weird. There's no weird random like club joint. You know what I'm saying? Now there's a feel good joint because it's like people do like to have a good time with Reminding Me of Self, which I really love. I love the music video when it came out. And I didn't even know what stepping was. I was just like, yo, they dancing. I didn't know what stepping was back then. Yeah. But I love that joint. The joint with Cannabis still knocks.
I forgot about the Cannabis.
Still knocks.
I believe it's the same drums from the boom, 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 Roots joint.
Maybe. You know what? It might be. Yo, it might be.
Point you with guns. That joint.
Snatch your paper.
Yeah. I think it's the same joint.
Outline body chalk is how they would scrape you from off the pavement.
Woo. Yeah. That I forgot that Cannabis was even on this album.
Like this album, not this. Wow, it starts off strong. Because see, since the album's come out, I used to listen to it like crazy, and then since then I just listen to a song here, a song there, because I usually listen to a lot of stuff on like shuffle or random. So when I put this all together, I was like, yeah, it does start with Invocation, and I love that. I love that loop. That just the I love that.
That's a great setup.
Real brother quotes. Love that. Just like it just starts off strong.
Yeah, it's very strong. I think
Respect for Life doesn't get on my nerves like it did back in the day.
Lauryn Hill joint?
Yeah, and the only reason it got on my nerves back then is because the radio played it so much, and it was on BET so much that I was like, God, he got like 100 other songs on the album.
But it was like The Light in a way. Like The Light, they played The Light a lot too. The Light got played.
The Light is another one that I was just like.
I still like it though.
Yeah, but I had to cool off on it to like it again because it was like Because I heard it so much, I would like listen to his album and skip that. Not because it's a bad song, but it's because in the car and the radio, I heard it 3 times today.
I guess that would be like if Love of My Life was on Common's album.
Yeah.
They played that a lot too.
Woo, they played that. Boy, they played that song. But this album,
I was like, this is still playing like that.
You like go away and come back. You're like, man. And for the 99th time, we're playing Love of My Life. But yeah, Stolen Moments, My City, Hungry. I love Hungry. In the music video, I remember they had Invocation with Hungry in the same music video. And it was just dope. Yeah. It was this great duality of like who Common is. Yeah, I love this album.
As we all can tell, this man loves the album.
I love this album. I haven't listened to it in its entirety in forever. But man, the joint with CeeLo. All right. The joint with Arcka, even though Arcka been bugging lately, I might have to.
Whoa. But we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about the singing.
We'll table that for later.
Yeah,
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Which you like better? This is Like Water for Chocolate.
Now, Like Water for Chocolate cannot be trumped when it comes to Common albums. But this is like a 1B. Okay. It's like Light Water for Chocolate, because I feel like he was climbing the mountain with this one. Okay. So you got Boom, and he's climbing.
This was his blueprint. This was the first blueprint of like his next 3 albums. His next 3 albums, pretty much.
Yeah,
like how he just had a bunch of collaboration with different artists and
just man, the feeling, the soul in this. When you open it up, you get a verse from Corinthians. This was well put together, and I actually had the CD twice because I broke it. I broke the case, and I scratched the CD and all that stuff. So this is my original CD. See, he be taking care of his stuff. Yeah, first one. I was the kid that would like throw the CD in the book bag, and next thing you know, it'd be chipped.
You throw the actual CD in the book bag?
No, the CD case.
Oh, that's yeah, just throw a CD in the book bag. I'm like, why is this thing skipping? Like, bro, you throw all the sand in your book bag, just scratching the CD,
crumbling up with it.
Like my brother did stuff like that, man. Oh man, CDs all jacked up.
I love this album. I listened to it again and truly enjoyed it. For me, this album is a 9. It's 9. Solid. It's solid.
9.
It is. Yes, this album is solid.
I'm not speaking German. 9.
Yes, 9 okay. On the Richter. Okay. Now, to some comments real quick. It's cold in Cali. What's weird? Something is disturbing the force.
What is that?
Thomas D said it's cold in Cali. That's weird. Something is disturbing the force.
Yeah, that's why I got this hat on. It's cold.
Yo, it's cold out in Cali, yo. See,
I got short sleeves though. But
Marquis said the light was popping on the radio like a mug. True, that joint was everywhere.
Had him
but it was good. It was just that it just got to me, man. It was a lot. See, Respiration is another dope song with Black Star. Yes, Respiration is so dope.
We did Black Star, right?
We didn't do Black Star yet.
We didn't do Black Star?
Nope. We did
Eternal.
We did Mos Def's joint. We did Reflection Eternal.
We didn't do
Black Star or Black on Both Sides.
Black on Both Sides either, right?
Because I was figuring we hold that till later, but those are 2 other albums. I'm gonna just let y'all know. Spoiler alert: I'ma love them. But
yeah, same. Especially Black Star. Respiration is one of my favorite songs of all the time.
I wrote a paper on Respiration. I took Respiration and the remix and wrote a paper on it.
Wait, the P Rock remix?
Yeah, the one with Black Thought.
The flying high remix.
Yeah. So and pretty much,
Pete laced that
I equated my paper to just how there was an argument that went on in English class way back. I'm in high school. There's an argument that goes on that music is trash in general, and this is. When did Black Star come out? 98, 97, something like that? 98. So 98. All right, so music is trash and hip hop is even worse because it's all about women, blah, blah, blah. And it has no substance. So I wrote that paper to like defend the position of lyricism and defend the position of poetry being a mirror or a looking glass to show Black culture and Black life. Now, of course, yes, we all know we got the Migos out there. Yes, it's true. But hip hop can also be used as a window, as a lens, as a doorway into into Black life, Black culture, Black experience. And I thought those songs, just the original and the remix, are so incredible that I had to use those songs to defend my position of like, yo, hip hop is still important to the culture. It's not just garbled trash anymore, or from now on, it still has substance. So,
Highs Low in the building, everybody.
Oh, Highs Low, what's up? What's up?
These are two of his favorite albums. So
oh, word?
That's what he was hyped about it. I told him before he was hyped. Like, yo.
All right, cool. So my album that I brought.
Oh, what album did you bring?
Cappadonna. The Pillage. And you
know what? No. Let's start. Why did you bring this album to the table? Because I told him off camera that I was surprised that he brought this album, because I didn't expect him even not to know about the album. I'm saying like we woo heads. He's sleeping on my woo knowledge. But like no. But I'm like, out of all the Wu albums, why did you pick Cappadonna's album?
Well, I know one day we're gonna do a Wu-Tang Day, so I didn't want to like pull one of those. But I thought that this was close in time because this was 98. 98. That was 97.
97, 98.
So it was close in time, and it's vastly different from the Common album.
Very different.
Very different. So Cappadonna, if you didn't know, is kind of like the unofficial original Wu member.
He's the 10th member.
Yeah, he's like the 10th member. Like he wasn't there at the beginning, but he's kind of been like added in.
Yeah, he was in jail, he got out. He was on Win Awards. Was the first time.
So Win Awards, he was on it.
No, sorry, he was on Cuban Links.
Cuban Links, yeah.
First time.
So he came out like a firecracker. Everybody loved his flow, like the way he would spit, the way he would compliment Ghost and Ray and stuff like that, and the way he did a very good job as like offsetting the other members of the Wu-Tang. When this came out, I was like, I remember the music video. It like came to the fork of the road, went straight, and like the sample and everything. And at that time, I was getting everything with Wu on it. Slang Editorial, The Pillage, Run, all that stuff. But listening to it again today, I don't want to ever hear this album again. Straight up, I don't ever want to hear this album again. God, I don't like this album. I don't know what I was thinking when I was younger. Like, I'm gonna be for real with you. I am not gonna lie to you.
Oh, man.
When I was younger and this came out, I was all about this joint. And when I listened to it today, I was like, when is this album gonna end? God, let it end. Please, Jesus. Bless me.
That's why I was surprised you chose, because I knew you weren't gonna like it.
Well, see, when I was younger, I did.
No, I knew it right now. The person I know you are right now, you weren't gonna like this album. I knew it. I like the album because
he wasn't surprised.
I like this album. That's what it's the album I like. So I listen to it here and there.
Ooh.
I know it very well from front to back.
Boy, I'm not pleased with anything. There's like 2 songs on this whole album.
My mind is melting right now under this hat,
because I know he loves it.
My brain is just like it's coming out the back right here.
But the good thing about this show is like we get to go, like, remember the OC album that I really liked when I was younger, and now it's like, it's not really all I thought it was.
I think this may be the first time where you brought the album and you didn't like it. Well, no,
I brought OC
but
too.
You didn't trash it like this.
No.
This may be the lowest you trash or something.
I do not like this.
No, you didn't like something else before.
Bruh, this album is bad.
Okay.
Now it's not as bad as Bobby Digital.
Yeah, Bobby Digital was.
No,
and you brought Bobby Digital, right?
I think you brought Bobby.
You brought Bobby. I brought something else. I
brought
Mobilarity.
Because shouts out to whoever told us to bring a Mobilarity. It wasn't Alan Lewis. It was someone.
Thomas, was it Thomas?
There was like I can't remember. Give us a shout out in the chat if you told us to bring a Mobilarity. I can't remember who it was. But I was like, since we don't like that one, I'm gonna get Bobby Digital. It's gonna be 2 we don't like. But this is better than Bobby Digital.
Okay.
It's not better. It's not better than a Mobilarity.
Whoa!
I only like 2 songs here. I like 3 on a Mobilarity.
I'm losing my mind right now. My mind is being melted.
I don't want to ever
My mind is on a grill.
I don't ever want to hear this album again. There's like the samples are like the beats are subpar. Like, well, not all the beats. There's a couple bangers here, but you're
losing your nuggets right now, man.
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 I do not.
I know we didn't do a show in a couple weeks or whatever. Are you all right, man?
I do not recommend this. I do not recommend this at all. This album.
What would be your grade for this album? Lord of mercy.
I mean, he did try. All right, so
I'm gonna go. He got the woo bat in there, man.
Yeah, he does have the woo bat, but
he brought the woo bat to the table, man. They didn't have woo bats before.
Yeah, he's like looking all retrospective, you know what I'm saying, with the woo bat. But
what's your 2 songs you like on there? I'm gonna say my piece for it, but I want to know what songs you like on it.
Slang Editorial, where he opens up with, and then what is it? Where is it? It's the joint. It's him. Is it him and Ray or is it him and Meth? No, You Got starts the song.
Oh, so Super Ninjas.
Yeah. So, but that's...
You don't like Milk This Cow?
Man, I used to. When I was waiting, I was like, yo, what about Milk This Cow? When that comes, this album's going to get me back. Oh, I hate that song. Milk This Cow is a waste of my ear space. I don't know what happened because I rode for this album when I was younger. I straight rode for this. I don't know what happened.
I don't know this man anymore. Give me the album, man. It's my time.
All right, for a grade, I'm gonna get this like a 3 on the list. Right. I'm not happy. You know what? I'll upgrade it to a 4. He tried.
You gotta do it for me.
He wrote lyrics and he tried, and it's better. It is better than Bobby Digital. So, and I think I gave Bobby Digital like a 1. It's like, boop.
All right. So let me explain this album for y'all out there, if you really want to go and investigate this album. All right. So this is the first album after the Wu-Tang flood, basically. All the Wu-Tang albums, all the soul albums, and the Wu-Tang albums. This is the first release, I believe it's 98. Yes, 98. Yeah.
So
it's like a year later. It's just before Method Man's album, too.
Yeah, and it's right after, I guess the first after Forever.
Yeah, it's the first one after. The first like Wu release after Forever. And I feel this album has more of that essence than any. I mean, other than like Supreme Clientele, where Wu members are on this album, not like you're doing it by yourself, because Ray, he kind of splashed them in on his album, Mobility album. Jizza barely had a couple people on it. You God had a couple people on it. It wasn't like this album, he had Meth, Ray, Ghost.
It definitely was a family affair on this.
But that's actually, I might have to take that back actually. I mean, I only had Meth, Ray, Ghost, and You God.
Yeah, I don't think
that's it. No,
Deck wasn't on this.
No Deck, no Jizza, no RZA rap on it.
Nah.
But it made sense to those. It made sense to those people who would be on it, because those are people who were heavily on collaborative efforts on the 2 albums he was heavily on, which is Cuban Links and Iron Man. Which You God was heavily on Iron Man. I think he's on a couple tracks.
Yeah,
and he's on the
Iron Man, which we'll
on
cover
the first
Iron
track
Man
on
one
Cuban
day.
Links.
And spoiler alert. Well, I don't know if I can say spoiler, but I loved Iron Man when it came out.
No.
I hope I still do.
There we go with that again. No, moving on back to the Pillage.
Back to the Pillage.
When it came out, it was an interesting time for Wu, because like we didn't know what Wu was gonna sound like after Forever.
Yo, Haslo, it's funny.
What happened?
He said, my mind has officially melted. A mobility better than the Pillage. I quit everything. Yo, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I like 2 songs on the Pillage. I like 3 on the mobility.
So for me, Slang Editorial, I like Slang Editorial. I like Run because the first version of Run of Wu, because Ghost had a version of Run.
Oh,
too.
okay.
RZA did both beats.
See, I used to love Run. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Like the first 3 songs on this joint used to be my jam.
MCF, Old Donna with Ghost, Milk This Cow, South of the Border. Now these are songs I can understand, like Check For a Negro, Young Hearts I can understand, Pump Your Fist, and Black Boy. I can understand those being like, we can get rid of those songs. Okay. We can make this a 12-song album.
Okay,
I'm fine with that. It would have been more of a meatier thing. But for me, those albums, see, with me is like production wise, because True Master was doing a lot of production on this album.
Okay,
and I'm a fan of True Master, and that's because he also did beats on to Cal 2000 too. Yeah. So a lot of those beats were True Master too. So we gave him like equal. in my
like the equal amount.
He gave an equal amount of heat for both. Like, he may get meth a little bit. No, I think he get. I think
meth got way more heat than this.
I don't think so, man. If you
really you like the beats on this better than the one on meth?
I think it's equal. I think.
Okay.
I think it's equal. I think it's equal.
All right.
Because like for me, he did True Mass did Slang Editorial.
Yeah.
He did Super Ninja. He did
the two that I like.
Splish Splash, I believe. Milk This Cow. South of the Border. Dart Throwing. Dart Throwing's the one with Ray.
Oh yeah. So
which is actually from like an old movie or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, True Master does his thing. I will say, but for the most part, I wasn't feeling any of the beat, and I don't know what happened. Because when I picked this album, remember you were like, yeah, I was like, yo, we got two dope albums. But didn't I say that? Didn't I text you? I texted you, we got two dope albums. I was hyped.
I'm losing my nuggets. Right
I was hyped. Yo, I texted him, I was like, we got two dope albums. And then when I listened to that joint, I was like, what is going on with this album?
Yeah, so RZA kind of, this is the first album where RZA kind of loosens the reins a little bit on Wu-Tang. And this is where we start to get like a dose like, oh, the whole album's not, well, you kind of got a little bit on Forever, where like the last couple tracks can fall off a little bit there. But granted, it was a double CD. This album has the same feeling, like the last couple tracks kind of fall off. But I feel it's solid enough in the middle to be still a Wu-Tang album. All right. After that, you got Method Man, and you got some duds after that. Method Man album is not a dud. After Method Man album,
Meth's second album,
there's a bunch of duds.
Him and Street, what?
My bad. Oh my lord, y'all are dope with the fact checks you made.
Let's see.
What up? Hush Sounds in the building. What up? Just for the.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Well, come on, man.
Big shout out to the chat. Marquise Collins says Jurassic 5 or Dilated Peoples. I
was gonna be real insensitive, but I would say Dilated Peoples, hands down. For me,
I think Dilated Peoples take that. But it's weird. If I'm at a live show, I prefer Jurassic 5. I like the harmonizing. I like the jumping and bouncing off of each other.
Yeah.
But don't sleep on the what was this? Not their second, technically their third album.
Expansion Team?
Jurassic 5's third album.
Quality Control?
Yeah. No, not the one after Quality Feedback. Don't sleep on Feedback. That's pretty fresh.
That's the Charlie Tuna's in that band, right?
Yeah.
Charlie Tuna.
Expansion Team, which I will cover, which is
are you gonna cover that?
Yeah, I'm gonna cover that one.
I have a major gripe with Dilated People, but not only one person.
Look, you know what? We'll table that. We'll get back to Dilated in a little bit.
Dilated People.
We'll table that. We'll get back to Dilated in a second.
You guys know me. You know who I'm talking about.
We got to get to our score first. What is your score?
I like Irish Science. That's all I'm saying. I like Rocka.
What's your score for the Pillage?
Evidence, not so much. Moving on. Huh? My score for the Pillage, I would probably, you know what? I'd probably give it like a 7 too.
Oh, okay,
a 7 also. I would give it a 7 because it does fall off like at the end. There's some, like I said, there's 4 songs I can literally do without. We good. We good.
We good without those.
But for me, it still feels like a Wu album. That's why I give it that. It still has the Wu thread, and then the thread gets fallen apart after Method Man's album, and then it gets put a little bit back together for Supreme Clientele, and then it falls apart again. And then the W comes, and we're good. And then there's one song on there that we can do without. Do You Really? That song, get it out of here.
Yeah.
And then it falls apart after. Then there's no more Wu ever again. Wu does not exist right now in my mind. Okay, they try to bring it back with Cuba Links too. That was a forced effort, and I didn't like it. It didn't have the same feeling.
Okay.
So, but for me, I'll give it a solid 7. For me, it's a solid 7 for his first outing, and him having the pressure of being the first.
Yeah, the pressure.
One, and RZA didn't do a full production on it. I think again, considering
degree of difficulty. Okay. I'll give you that because it like I said, man. And the good thing about this show is we can dig back and be like, man, I really love that album. I really love that feeling.
It's like if Big Noyd came out with an album and had not Alchemist or Havoc really produced on the album. That's what it's like.
Yeah, that would be weird.
You see what I'm saying?
It would be like, why aren't they doing anything?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what the album.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. That's the degree of difficulty. We're like you're trying to do something and
without the architect.
RZA did a couple like 3 or 4 on there, but It wasn't.
He wasn't there to like do the architect.
It was Bobby Digital.
Yeah.
It wasn't RZA.
Bobby.
Digi. It was that guy.
So
Robert.
back on Dilated Peoples.
Well, we're back on it.
Yeah, because you gave your score, so now
Okay,
it's a free for all. We take this time to kick it with y'all for a little bit. We'll talk to the chat. Any questions? We want to talk some shop on some hip hop. So Jurassic 5 or Dilated Peoples. For me, I'd probably say Dilated on albums, but Jurassic live, definitely live. I want to see Jurassic 5 instead.
I would go Dilated because I feel I do see like Jurassic 5 for me came out in the wrong era of hip hop.
Okay, and what do you
explain? Like sonically, it feels
explain
like
that, my brother.
They're from like the '95. They should have came out. Their sound is, for me, it was just like a nostalgia rap. Before it was actually a thing. They were rapping old before the old was rapping was a thing. And that's how I felt about them. Like it was. I like that they had so many people. It reminded me of like
there was rapping old.
It reminded me of like I like when like there's a lot of people like Wu. Like how we just talk about Wu. Like a lot of members. I like things like that. So I did like there was like 5 rappers, right?
But you didn't like the harmonizing, putting it together, and flowing in and out.
Cool, but it sonically it wasn't for me.
Okay.
Dilated Peoples fit me more because they work with people I like Alchemists, like that kind of like music, like musically or whatever. And Evidence is just for me is boring. Like
Evidence is
very
but I think you need that with someone like Arcka, right? I mean, don't you? Or
I can have 2 rockers and we're good. Give me 2 rockers and Bad Boo, we good. Okay. I don't need somebody boring.
I will.
I don't need a boring.
Well, no, I see it as like the straight man and the like. I
get the contrast.
You may have seen like Ghostbusters. You have Egon, and then you have, of course, Bill Murray as Peter.
Yeah.
So you got the crazy guy, and then you got like the straight man who's like still says funny stuff, but it's like it's not meant to be funny.
You know what I just realized? Yo, the Ghostbusters is the Ninja Turtles, man. Think about it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Donatello was Egon.
Yeah.
Because he's a smart guy, straight guy, and the nerdy guy. Or he could be Leonardo. I don't know which one.
Nah.
But then you have basically
Ray would be more like probably like Leo, I guess, because he's more like the soul, the spirit of the group.
And Raphael is a black man. He's a black man.
Yeah, he's a brother.
And then
Michelangelo is Peter.
It's Peter. Exactly. Yo, they just stole it, man. I don't know what came first.
There you go.
We solved things.
And actually, if you read the comic books, the Turtles and the Ghostbusters actually crossed over.
That's true.
Infestation. You might want to check it out. I can't remember what happened. Some zombies got loose and they crossed over between Star Trek, Ghostbusters, Turtles, and Transformers.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because IDW owned all those properties. IDW is a comic book company that does like a lot of licensing. So they'll do like the Street Fighter comics and stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're getting deep. I'm going to come out of the woods for all you hip hop.
He went come out of the woods.
I'm come out of the woods.
I was ready to go, but I was like, well, I can't go that deep.
But I will say one thing. If you're into Ghostbusters, the comic book run for Total Containment, Mass Hysteria, and then Ghostbusters International, it's definitely worth the read. I'm probably going to read it again this year. I reviewed it already on the channel, but I love Ghostbusters. But anyway, put that away. Evidence does come off. It's tough. There's sometimes where it really works for me, and then there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, I'm tired of this song, or oh, I'm tired of this verse. So Evidence is up and down for me. There's times when I really like he has a song Nightlife. I really like that one. But then there's other songs where he does when I'm like, what is it? Last Line of Defense. And I'm just like, I'm just not feeling it. So Platform is still one of my favorite songs. I just love Platform. It's something about how it comes on. I think so, but it's just something how it comes on. You got Babs scratching and
I had the instrumental for a long time. I don't think I've ever heard the song before, but I have the instrumental.
That instrumental is just crazy. What they say?
No, I'm not saying I have the instrumental. Like, I'm kind of like, trashing Evidence. Sometimes
we're trying not to trash nobody.
No, I'm not trashing. I'm just saying like he's not my favorite rapper.
Nah. We did our top 10 lyricists.
It's the monotone that really does it to me. Like it will put me to sleep. Like literally, not like playing. Oh yeah,
it's like
I literally like the tone of his voice where
it's like, huh? What? Huh? We're back.
And Arcka comes. I'm back. Okay, cool. We back.
Yeah. Is so.
I see a lot of laughing emojis. What's going on?
Thomas said, "Who's Master Splinter?" Janine's Master Splinter.
Yeah.
Because Janine's mad smart on the sneak, but she just like she don't take no crap neither. Yeah. Janine's Master Splinter.
Sidebar.
Shouts out to
back to Ghostbusters. What do you think of the new Ghostbusters?
The one with McCarthy and I thought it was corny. It wasn't funny. I laughed. The rebooted Ghostbusters,
but you're Ghostbusters head. That's why. See, you gotta go to a blank. You know what it is, man? Like sometimes we need to have the Men in Black. Like,
see, the comic book is new.
Wipe your memory.
Oh yeah,
you've never seen Ghostbusters ever in your life, and then you watch the new Ghostbusters. I went into a blank. I thought it was good.
I didn't laugh. I laughed at one gag. There's a gag at the end of the Ghostbusters with because Sony invited me out to an event.
Listen to this guy. Sony invited me out.
No, look, all right, let me tell you the story.
Of course they did.
All right, let me tell you the story of the Ghostbusters reboot from Sony from my perspective. All right, so the trailer drops, and I'm already like, I don't know, guys, but Paul Feig is like, yo, man, give it a chance. It's just a trailer. Why y'all hating? Then I get invited out by Sony to go to the event. It was somewhere in Playa Vista or something like that. So we go.
And they got Playa Vista.
Anyway, look, they got Actor 1 out there. And so I'm like, yo, they're doing all this. The movie must be good. So I watch it, and I'm with my wife. Lisa didn't laugh. I didn't laugh. There's one gag at the end of the movie where Melissa McCarthy. Spoilers, really? Look, I don't. Spoilers for a bad movie.
No, but it's still a fairly new movie.
Thomas said NERDSoul going Hollywood on us. Yeah. All right, so I'm with my wife. We don't laugh at all. There's a gag at the end where Melissa McCarthy throws away Chris Hemsworth's sandwich, and he's like, "Hey, can I get that back?" And they throw it back to him. I laughed at that. That's at the very end of the movie.
I don't know.
It's horrible. The movie is. I'd say now you can just rent it for like 99 cents or something like that. But I would not. When it came out, I was like, do not spend no $15 to go see that movie. Nah, bro. Nah. Now they are they're not even rebooting. They're going back to the original continuity. GB20. You got your boy Jason Reitman, son of Ivan Reitman. We're putting it all back together. That's what I'm saying. We back on course. We back on course.
So what else does Sony invite you to?
Nothing yet, but they need to look. See
that word he used yet. See that?
Look, because look, you gotta speak it into existence. Look, look, Sony, invite a brother. What?
They invite you to Venom or invite you to the Spider-Man movie, into the Spider-Verse? Did we talk about the movie?
No, we didn't.
Me and talk. Okay,
but it's dope. And Sony, you're slipping now. Sony, you have an opportunity to atone for this
Spider-Man movie.
Well, Spider-Man. I might get that because there's the Disney tie-in. I got a Disney Connect.
Look at this.
Shouts out to Disney.
Disney Connect. Look at this guy over here. I got a Disney Connect.
See, this is why I can't. Whenever I'm around this guy, you see what he does.
Of course you do.
And Men in Black, it's looking good. Sony, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
But it's got Chris Hemsworth in it. He might not be good.
Man, Thor is always good. No,
but did you like him in Ghostbusters? Because he wasn't Ghostbusters.
No, Ghostbusters was just a bad movie that he happened to be in.
But
nobody came out unscathed.
Did you like him in that movie?
Nah, because the movie was bad. It was written bad. Nobody, all of the dialogue sucked. I liked it. The movie sucked.
I liked it. My mom liked it.
You sure?
No,
she was just trying to be nice.
When I went back for Thanksgiving, she was like, "You have to see this movie."
Word?
Yeah, she had it on DVD.
The funny thing is, I own the movie because I own the movie because when I bought something, they gave me the digital. Sony gave me Ice Age and Ghostbusters in some package when I got
Ice Age. I don't even know what that is.
It's an animated film for kids. It's kind of okay. It has the squirrel chasing the little nut. It's all right. But anyway, point is, Sony, holla at me. Why you hating? You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of the people. I speak to the people. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the people in the chat right now, Oh, Thomas D. I can't wait to read this.
He's over there.
Oh, Algorithm C. I'll go see in the house. Ernest Petty, I believe. I don't want to mess up his name.
Ernest goes to jail, but
he said Hims was good in the movie. Yeah, he's the only person that made me laugh in the movie. That was it. They had a queef joke in there, man. Come on, man. I mean, let's grow up. Let's grow up.
Maybe I was so tired. You know when you're tired, you don't really be processing everything correctly. Maybe if I see it now here, I'll probably like, that movie's kind of whack.
Yo, Haslo said, I got a Disney Connect was another wild flex.
Yeah, see? I'm trying to say, man. I got a Disney.
What? Yo, hold on.
Disney Connect. Sony invited me out. Okay.
Then he said Sony invited me out was a crazy flex.
Yeah.
See, you can't even. I'm telling the truth. What? You know what? I won't even say. I'll just say I went to an event. Just start
name dropping them. Then we on.
I'll say I went to an event.
Once this guy starts name dropping, it's on. Now you know he went super Hollywood. He Hollywood now, but then he goes super high. He goes Super Saiyan Hollywood now. Watch. Speaking of Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Super Broly, you need to go see it. It's very fun. If you love Dragon Ball, you should check it out. I just said Super Saiyan. I never seen no Dragon Ball. Oh, word? Yo, man. Okay. It's fresh. But unless you're into anime, I've never seen it's very anime. I've never seen not many anime. Like, cool. What's anime? Is that a anime? Is that like anime from anime is essentially like you eat the cake anime? It's just the term for animation in Japanese, but it's become a very cultural style from Japan. Like the look and Gundam Wing, that's anime? Yeah, that would be anime. Okay, I watched that. All right, so you Voltron, the original, was that anime? Yeah, that's essentially anime. You know, it's like big robots and stuff like that. So stuff like that I've seen. Old anime I've seen. All right, cool. Not like Dragon Ball Z anime. Man. He said, I swear I saw his muscle ripple in that flex. Yo, see, this is why I can't tell stories. Y'all don't even. You know what? From now on, I'll just be like, I went to an event. Yeah, you could just say good, but Sony brought me out. Like, yo, we need to bring him out. Like, they brought you out. Yo, they do. Like, you know, so it was like, it's like Sony had an event. Sony had a list, right? No. Sony was on stage rapping, and it brought you out on stage. Like, yo, this new member here. Yo, we gonna put a chain on him. Yo, NERDSoul come out. Yo, NERDSoul come out. Yo, it got everybody spotlight. Put the Sony chain on you. Yeah. That's what it's like. When you say bring you, that's what it seems like. Oh man! Like you're on stage. Like I apologize. And then it connects. But it's still Disney. Funny. Like, I got connected to Disney. Oh, Kevin Feige and me and Kevin Feige, we cool. I got connected to Disney. Oh boy, it's like connected Disney. Oh boy, like. All right. So anyway, to the chat, I'll go see what's up. Ernest Petty said, "I met you at a party at Lock and Key before Big Con. You get invited to everything." That is not true. I don't get invited to everything. There are some things. Mr. Flex over here. You gotta drop the bomb. But big shout out to Haslo, I'll go see Ernest Petty, Marquise Collins, Thomas D. No Alan Lewis today. I don't see no Alan Lewis. Cupcake. What's that? Oh, Little Miss Chocolate. Little Miss Chocolate. I don't see her no more. I don't see her. Okay, Little Miss Chocolate. Okay. But yeah, you got to speak things into existence. I'll go see. See what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, look, NERDSoul is. We gonna be blowing up. We doing things. We trying to go to events. We trying to go to that Violator thing. That's true. See us represent Beast Vibes life. Okay. See what I'm saying? Okay, we can live stream from there. Okay. And then Violator would have brought us out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They would. And when we tell the story, we'll be like, Violator brought us out. Yeah, and it won't be flexing. It'll just be true. Review the Violator album. Aha! See what's and that's not flexing. That's not flexing. You're just like, yo, Violator brought us out. It's a slight flex. It's a slight. It's like a little bit. Just a little bit. Right. So okay. All right. Let me ask the chat. How should you say it to not flex? If it's true. You say you went to a Violator event. Okay, so we went to Violator. Bring you out. We went to Violator and we watched the show. Because the way you're saying is like you're getting sponsored and everything by Sony sponsoring you. Like, no, Sony all your streams are sponsored by Sony. But on the real though, Sony, hey, holla at me. Look, I'm just saying. Look,
Sony, Netflix, whatever. Yo, y'all need some flavor up in y'all stuff. Hulu, y'all need some flavor up in y'all stuff.
Amazon got the money.
Amazon, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all need some flavor up in y'all stuff. I be seeing y'all coverage for geek stuff. Y'all need some flavor. Y'all need some seasoning salt up in there. Y'all. Look, I'm just saying, y'all got a lot of Mrs. Dash and no real flavor. I'm just saying. That's on your stuff.
I need some curry powder too.
But so what else is going on in hip hop real quick before we bounce? Let's see.
We talk about the Erykah Badu thing.
Erykah Badu.
I don't even know. I just read some things. I don't know what
Erykah Badu. I haven't watched the video yet because I'll be covering it.
Why people mad though? Why people mad though?
It seems like she made a statement in support of R. Kelly, and people ain't feeling that.
The way I read it didn't seem that way.
But I haven't watched the video yet because I have to prep that for the Sunday show. And if you haven't checked out the Sunday show, Sunday morning we do pretty much like news, Twitter beefs, stuff like that, trending topics. Marquita and myself. But Saturday night, if y'all like them comics, y'all like them superheroes. Well, he's not technically a superhero, but The Punisher, we will be reviewing that Saturday night here. That's
he's
right.
An anti-hero.
Yeah, he's sort of an anti-hero, but he fights for what's right-ish.
Kinda.
I mean, he kills people, but I mean,
yeah, he kills people.
But I mean, he doesn't kill good people.
But how do we know? He just something, we'll talk about that.
But we'll be reviewing Punisher season 2 here Saturday night, 9 PST, so midnight for all y'all.
Yeah, around this time, like basically around this time.
Oh man,
spoilers too. So
spoilers, all spoilers. Go in and watch the show. See now, if they extended the official invite, you should absolutely administer the flex. Thank you.
Administer the flex. Please administer the flex.
Please administer the flex now. Oh man, but yeah, see, and that's why more people need to holler at me so I can do some more flex administration or administering or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, well, technically, I don't have to worry about Fox because Disney bought Fox. So that'll roll through
that division of Fox, right?
Yeah, they got Fox, everything Fox TV and Fox movies.
So they have Fox News too?
Nah, Fox News and sports stay to Fox.
Okay.
And they got all their TV. So Fox, FX.
Isn't that a little weird, like how it's split like that?
Well, Fox says they just want to focus on news and sports from now on. So I mean, I guess it's a good thing for them. They get to save a lot of capital. And then for Disney, it's good for them because they're starting their own streaming service and they got tons more content.
They get the IP, some of the IP back.
Tons of IP. I'm just saying, since they got Fox, Disney.
Slow down. Why am I saying IP like I know that? Like, come on.
You know what IP is?
No. I'm saying like I'm a geek now. Like no. Intellectual property.
Intellectual property. That means
like,
something.
I ain't that much geek. Like I'm like.
Well, I mean, you say IP for
I'm
short.
I'm not a fan of acronyms. That's what it is. I'm not a fan of acronyms. Intellectual property.
But yes, intellectual property, if you did not know, it's essentially a term for something that you create and that you own. So it's like, say if you created a character that was like, I don't know, a hot dog that fought crime, then that would be your intellectual property. It would be the crime fighting hot dog. I don't know. Negro man. Anyway, see, it said Disney taking over. Watch out, Google.
Well, it's really Disney and Amazon.
Yeah, it's like
and Google, Google's like the third wheel now.
Yeah, because it depends on because they all cross themselves in lanes. Like right now, when you got the streaming service, you got Netflix, they're essentially number one. Disney comes out, they're probably going to be either take over number one or be number two, and Hulu's probably going to be a good third. And Hulu just dropped their price. Starting February 25th, they're going to be $5.99 instead of $7.99.
Is Hulu still Hulu or somebody runs Hulu?
Hulu is still. Hulu? I know a couple of people stepped away, but Hulu still is. It's still a streaming service that offers.
No one bought them out.
Nah, they haven't been bought out by anybody yet. They were joint owned in the first place, but I mean, they good. They good. You know what I'm saying? You can roll with Hulu. They got some stuff. I mean, Hulu. If you had a brother right here, work that out. Get that cheese, man. Holla at
Get that cheddar.
Just saying. That guac.
Cheddar cheese.
That greeny green. That broccoli. You know what I'm saying? Holla at
that Wackley.
But anyway, guys.
Jody Wackley, you know what I'm saying?
see, that's him. Let's see.
Brolic, Barkley, Bockley.
Ernest, Ernest, you're right. Google has YouTube and YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of other
YouTube
smaller
is big.
technologies and stuff.
YouTube is big.
Yeah,
Google got that. They
Google just can't. Google just needs to figure out their original programming. It's going to take them a while though.
I don't think they should even try. They should do other things. Like sometimes you don't need to do original programming because that costs money out of your pocket.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, but how are people gonna look at it? It's already just do it on YouTube. Everything they can do is already on YouTube.
It did take a while for Netflix's stuff to stick. It took until they got essentially House of Cards, and then that's when people were like, "Whoa, all right, you got some real stuff."
Yeah. I think YouTube fits in a whole different box. Netflix doesn't even come close.
Yes,
like live streaming,
very different.
We're live streaming right now. Yeah. Live streaming on YouTube. You have people making just videos of different whatever they want. So it's like
it's very different.
It's more you have more people in the pot, basically essentially doing it for free.
Yeah, like kind of generating their content.
Yeah.
Then they share the ad revenue and all that.
So eyes are looking at it anyway. So they got that on lock. Because on Netflix, there's no.
Even though YouTube TV is kind of sweet, you know what I'm saying? You get live TV. I don't really watch live TV like that, but you do get live TV.
Like what kind of live?
Live TV, like Fox, CNN,
but why would you
CBS.
Want that if you have TV already?
Well, if you're a cord cutter, you can get YouTube TV and you can watch it without having cable, essentially. You know what I'm saying? So it works for some people.
The thing is, why
it works essentially.
My thing is why even show those channels because those are cable channels. Why how be something different?
Well, I mean, people are slowly switching to the streaming game because cord cutters are becoming more and more tech savvy, if you will.
I cut my cord like 20 years ago.
I haven't had cable since like 2010.
I got rabbit ears over there.
Yo, man.
That's how I had cable like 2 years of my life on my own when I was on my own. Like 2 years. And I wasn't
Thomas D said, "Fudge that! I'm not paying for an antenna TV."
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's like extra you're paying, but you're getting the channels you would get if you had. I kind of get it, but still,
you get a couple of national channels, and I know they have like their listing because you do what they get ESPN and stuff like that, and then you have the option for I think HBO and stuff. But
now if
it's not.
See, but the thing is,
it's not my cup of tea.
Like for example, I have a TV right there. You can look at the TV.
Yeah.
So on there, I'm watching YouTube videos. But then I also have like ESPN I can watch on there.
Yeah, because you have ESPN Go if you want to watch that, or
but I guess
HBO or something like that. So it's live TV is
but I don't think I need YouTube for my live TV. Is what I'm saying.
True,
that's weird.
But I am interested if they ever try to integrate that with their regular platform, because I mean there is the option of doing something like say you're watching YouTube TV and you watch Arrow, and then after Arrow, as the credits are running for Arrow, they recommend people that do like reactions and reviews and stuff.
Okay,
but I mean, they're to kind of cross over. Yeah, so I mean, that's an opportunity. I don't think they're taking it that far, but I mean, it could. I mean, it's there. I mean,
I can see that.
That could be something.
Like they can start recommending the videos on YouTube.
They kind of pull you over. That could work. I mean, I don't know if they're doing that, but that could be something that's sweet.
But it might, but that might be something where
like too much.
No. And there might just be someone might say like Arrow or whoever one might want some because it's like advertising that's not their own thing.
Yeah, because they'll be like, because you get in a weird place where Arrow might want some, but YouTube will be like, "This is our platform. We do what we want." Yeah, it's a weird. It's weird. But guys, thank you for hanging out with us and our all of our random thoughts about tech, Ghostbusters, Violator, and all that good stuff. That's what we do here. Common, go check it out. Pillage, go check it out. See what you think. Holler at us in the comments. Let us know what you think about the albums, because both of them pretty close in time, 97 and 98. Vastly different albums, vastly different artists. So let us know what you think. So before we bounce, to my left, the esteemed colleague, Arckatron.
Me? Oh, hey everybody! You can find me at ARCKATRON.com. And you find all my stuff there, my music there, and you also trickle on. You go there, you can also find my Instagram, which is Arckatron.
Yeah,
Facebook, I'm Arckatron.
His Instagram is popping. Like definitely check him out. Like you said, check that out. Also check me. I'm close. I'm nearing 1,000 Instagram followers.
So where can they find you?
At ThatNERDSoul. That's right. ThatNERDSoul. One word. That's right. Ain't no underscores and dashes in that.
Yeah, we ain't got time
Go
for
on to that Instagram. Check it out. If you like what you've seen, go on and follow, share with your friends. I'm trying to get to that 1K. You know what I'm saying? The more numbers, the more recognition, the more I can do for y'all. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying. Look, this symbiotic relationship. All right. Now, also share this stream out to your folks.
Symbiote. That's how they said it in the movie.
The
movie. A lot of mercy.
Oh, I didn't like that movie either. Whoo, I slept on that joint.
We'll talk about it.
Like I was watching it, I slept, and I woke up and I was like, oh snap.
You literally slept on it?
Yeah, I was like, huh? I'm back. But I only slept for like 10 minutes, man. It's not
10 minutes? You missed the whole part.
That's like a whole scene.
Venom. That's like the whole movie.
I did see the whole joke about the venom breast. I saw that. When the symbiote got on the girl and she kissed him and came on back to him or whatever. Because people were like putting venom breasts on Twitter.
Okay.
So venom breasts. I saw it. It was
okay. It was all
right. It was a thing.
That was a thing. Okay. I missed it.
I missed
the venom breast.
Sony.
Venom breast.
It's weird. Sony, but you could be on a roll. All right.
They cleaned it up with the Spider-Man.
In sports, you need 3 to have a streak. You got Spider-Verse. All right. Far From Home is looking good. Men in Black is looking good. You get those 3, that is a streak. All right. Then you back. All right. That's all
I think Men in Black gonna be the dud.
But I hope not, man. I really liked Men in Black when I was younger, and the animated series was fun. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Big shout out to Tessa Thompson. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. Yeah, big shout out to Chris Hemsworth, Thor. You know what I'm saying? Leveled up. You know, should have aimed for the head, but I still like your gusto. You know what I'm saying? Still like, because when he slammed it in his chest, he was like, "Didn't I tell you I was going to see you? Didn't I tell you I was going to kill you for this?"
He did say that.
He was like, he held the back of his head like, "Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?"
He wasn't really the only one that was like on the vendetta path, though.
Yeah, he was.
Because
everybody else was just trying to protect themselves.
Iron Man has been preparing for this since the first time he went in space.
Yeah.
Captain America's like, I'm just trying to put the team back together. And anybody really on my team no more. Because they don't want me no more. I got this beard and everything.
They don't want me no more.
I'm all old with this beard. So yeah, so like they were all in weird position, but Thor was like, I got nothing else.
Thor was like,
I got no one. He doesn't kill
I'm coming back.
Everybody dead.
I got the axe.
Mama dead. Papa dead.
I got Stormbreaker, and it's about to get real.
All dead. All people's dead. Other sister, she dead too, or we think she's dead. She could be coming back. We never know.
Yeah, and then the comics, he was kind of like Rune King Thor, or like Thor Prime.
They did a bunch of merging of ideas.
He's still kind of like underpowered for that version. But like comic book version of Thor could not be. It wouldn't be fair. Yeah, and then like same for Thanos and stuff. It wouldn't be. They
have to make it more realistic.
Or he would be too. There's like this character called the God Killer. He's dope, but there's a whole
too much. You can't. Too much. Some of these characters you can't put in movies. Or like, if you do, it has to be so unrealistic.
You'd have to like dumb their powers down. Or it can't
be in this world. It has to be like another world.
Because like Ebony Maw was almost like it was like, yo, even for the movie, it was like, yo, he's kind of boss in this.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of boss. But guys, with all that said, thank you for checking us out.
I was
going to hit that thumbs up.
Stretch it down. I'm like, let's get to the hour. Let's get the hour in.
We got 2 minutes.
Let's put in that work. I'm more like, let's put in that work. Let's put in that flex.
All right. Here goes some flex stuff. Let's flex a little. This man right here just did a show last week, right?
No, I ain't do no show.
Yes, you did. Last week.
I've been blowing up my spot.
With Ross. It's next month? I thought it was last week.
You see, man, he's trying to blow up my spot.
Oh, well, look, next month, all right, this dude right here.
Raji, California, have a show. Right now, it's tentative.
He ain't gonna let me.
February 20th. That's the date.
He ain't gonna let me, kind of put the signal on it.
Huh?
Look, he's doing big things. All right. He don't want to shine, but he's shining. All right. This dude doing big things. Don't sleep. Oh, also, you can check out the videos with us for Black Panther, the unofficial score. He blessed us with some straight heat, and you can buy it at
Arckatron.com. That's ARCKATRON.
That's right. And you get a theme for T'Challa, a theme for Shuri, and a theme for Killmonger. So check that joint out. Straight blazing. We did the videos together, so you can check it out on this channel. But yo, man, straight heat. Don't sleep on it. Do not sleep. So guys, go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you liked it. You can hit that thumbs down. But if you hit that thumbs down, I'm gonna send some killer bees after you. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be all up in your house. You're gonna be covered in more bees than Candyman. That's all I'm saying. Right? It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad for you. Oh, and shout out to Candyman, Tony Todd. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was super duper fun. Yeah.
The actual Candyman?
Yeah.
He did the movie Candyman?
Yeah, he did the voice on one of the voices, the voice of Darkseid on Reign of Superman. So super duper fun. And I didn't know he was from DC. So
that's a flex right there. That's a flex.
I was excited about it. That's
but
not
you
a
said
flex.
Shout out. Did you met him?
Yes.
And you interviewed him?
Yes. It's on this channel.
That's a flex.
It's not a flex.
It's a super flex, actually.
I'm from Virginia.
It's a suplex flex.
I'm from Virginia. I was excited that he's from DC. That's not a flex. A flex would be like
interviewing him as a flex.
No, that's
you
work.
You just name drop.
That's
you super
because I gave
drop.
him a shout out. That's not a name drop. A name drop is like, guys, look, hold up.
What they saying in the chat?
Everybody's like flex. It's another flex. That is not another flex. There's just a shout out is not a flex. Like if I said, like if I want to give a shout out to, like, okay, I'll go see. If I'm like, he said a triflex. I checked it. Like say, I'll go see is in the chat. If I was like, yo, man, shout out to I'll go see.
No, but you made the connection. Candyman, the guy who played Candyman, doing an interview with him, shouting him out. That's a flex. That's super flex, actually. you had the whole 9 yards with the flex.
Guys,
you took 10 yards.
Thank you for watching.
All right, y'all.
We love y'all.
Do size.
Stay real.
Peace out.
Oh man. So to Thomas D, to Marquise Collins, to Algo C, let's see, Haslo, Ernest Petty, let's see, everybody else. If I forgot y'all, I'm sorry, but thank you for coming through.
DJ Super
chat.
on the IG.
Oh, DJ Super on the IG.
Yeah, Algo's on both and Haslo's on both. And,
so
Zero Cool was on there too. Zero Cool.
Cool.
Someone else too.
Yes.
I forgot the name.
Thank you for rolling through. From us to you, we're saying thank you for checking us out. And of course,